We can't tolerate this, not at my level, not at the community level, not on any level, this level of violence.
That was Baltimore Mayor Stephanie Rawlings-Blake yesterday, reacting to a Memorial Day weekend that pushed her city into its deadliest month since 1999. There were nearly 36 shootings in just 3 days, at least 9 people murdered. Another dozen were injured. The violence comes as police sources suggest cops in so-called Charm City are now afraid to do their jobs for fear they could be fired, arrested, or vilified by their mayor or the press. Trace Gallagher live in our West Coast newsroom with what our sources are telling us. Trace?
Megyn, 35 homicides make this Baltimore's deadliest month in 16 years. Still 5 days left in May. Just over the holiday weekend, 32 were shot, 9 of them died. And it's not just Baltimore's drug-infested western side. The killings are citywide. The police commissioner has now sent a letter to community leaders writing, quote, "Please be assured that the Baltimore Police Department is moving aggressively to address the increase in violence." But Baltimore police officers who wish to remain anonymous tell the Kelly File that police are not moving aggressively. In fact, just the opposite, calling it a coordinated slowdown, not patrolling, not being proactive. They say the commissioner has warned them to end the slowdown or lose their jobs. But the street cops don't believe the commissioner supports them, saying he's a politician before a police officer. And because they don't have faith in their command protecting them, the cops are protecting each other, taking an us against them attitude, saying they just want to make it through 10 hours and go home. Residents say that is very apparent. Listen.
They don't come around. These guys are standing on the corner. They're not being harassed by the police no more. They stand and talk. Police used to run them. They're not running them no more. They just drive by.
Remember, these are the same police officers who show up at crime scenes and are quickly surrounded and taunted by protesters who prevent them from doing their jobs. And if you need more proof that police activity in Baltimore is slower, consider that not only are homicides up more than 100% this May compared to last, but the Baltimore Sun now says the number of arrests has dropped by 50%. Megyn.
That says it all. Trace, thank you. Joining me now, Mark Fuhrman, a former LAPD homicide detective and a Fox News contributor. Mark, good to see you. The numbers say it all. No matter what anybody else is saying, there is some sort of a slowdown going on, and you can talk about the reasons. How do they make cops in this environment go out and police more aggressively?
Well, they're not, Megyn, and cops are the same everywhere. They bleed blue, and they understand the whole system. They don't care what politicians think, what they do, or what they say. When their chief becomes a politician, now they know they have no leadership. When you start indicting people for doing their job, they understand the writing on the wall, and what they're going to do is they're going to go out there and answer the radio. They're going to go out there and follow the rules. They're going to do what you need to do according to the book, and then they're going to go home. Because if the people in the community don't care that they're killing their neighbors, their children, people standing on the corner, really, why should they put their life, their family's life, and why should they be sent to prison trying to get out of the car, chase somebody down an alley, get involved in an altercation, and have somebody surround you and beat you to death? It's ridiculous.
Here's what the commissioner, who clearly does not have the confidence of many of his men and women, told CNN the other day about why the cops should. Listen.
Remember why you came onto this job. Remember why you put that gun belt on, why you put that badge on, why you wear that uniform every single day, for the grandmothers, for the babies, for the little ones.
Well, Megyn, when you listen to those words, that's so Pollyanna. You can tell he's never been on the street and actually done the job, because you don't see the grandmothers and you don't see the babies, and you don't see the children, because you're there in the middle of the night. You're chasing a gang member down the street. There's shots fired. You're taking guns off people. You're in altercations. You don't see the good citizens. You see the animals that are on the street. And this is what the cops are not engaging, because nobody's got their back. Don't blame them. I say they need to do exactly more of the same, because if the people in the community are so outraged, if Black Lives Matter, well, their neighbors and the kid on the corner and the gang member next door is killing Black lives, and they don't care.